We regret to announce the death of Cuthbert Victor Charles of Mark, affectionately known as Sonny or Mr. Sonny, who passed away at his residence on the 29th day of August 2022. He was 86 years old. Left to mourn his beloved wife, Andrea Charles of Mark, 8 children, Lucy Martha of the U.S., Jane Eugene, also known as Frances, Peter Eugene of the U.S., Marcelina Charles of Babonneau, Jacinta Charles of Mark, also known as Deirdre, Julie Dorival of Martinique, Vanessa Charles of Mark, Shauna Charles Toussaint of Trinidad, 2 stepdaughters, Sidonia Caesar of Groseilliers, Jocelyn Charlemagne Caral of Guadeloupe, 20 grandchildren including Cornel and Zanetta Edwin of Babonneau, Flavia and Jack Eugene of Mark and Bexar, Lisa, Akim and Steve of Martinique and Mark, Alz and Jocelyn of Bexar, 25 great-grandchildren, 4 siblings, Joseph Charles, also known as St. Rose or Post, Patrick Charles, retired Chief Fire Officer, both of Mark, Veronica Etienne of Bexar, better known as Ornica, Mary Jane Charles of Mark, nieces and nephews including Wilson Corlock, Antonius Dice Duplessis of Mark, Teresa Leorta Duplessis of Martinique, Delma Jessica James of Groseilliers, Patricia, Fabian, and Katrina Charles of Mark, Stanislas Stan Moise of Mark, Rose Etienne of Groseilliers, children of his deceased brother Clifton Edward George, with special mention Alexis Edward of Mark, children of his deceased sister Cecilia George, with special mention Valentine Alvin Caesar of Groseilliers, sons-in-law Adrian Toussaint of Trinidad, Mark Russian Edwin of Babonneau, Anthony Dorival of Martinique, Leo Martha of Mark, daughter-in-law Mary Jane Eugene of the U.S., sisters-in-law Marie Rain Marcelin Providence, Clamina Darius, Hydria Thomas, Olive Mark, Marguerite Charlemagne of Castries, Mary Duplessis of Antigua, close friends including Patrick Willie of Mark, Randolph French of Otsa, Edward of Mark, Andre of Mark, Felix Weeks of Canada, Florian Allen George of Mark, the Herrel and Calix families of Fossé Jacques and Bexar, the Duplessis families of Mark, Castries, and Babonneau, also left to mourn, and special thanks to Shirley Darius of Mark, who was his caregiver, Antonia Charlemagne of Mark, Father Cleophas Joseph, many other relatives, friends, and well-wishers, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Cuthbert Victor Charles will be held at the Most Pure Heart of Mary Roman Catholic Church, Bexar, on Saturday, September 17, 2022, at 2 p.m. The body will then be interred at the Bexar Cemetery. The body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor in Castries. May his soul rest in peace.